Hi guys, and welcome back to another Plan With Me video. This time we're doing it for week 37, I think. Yeah, but before we do anything, I'm just gonna add things to my songs that make me smile spread. I have these past few songs, like this past week I've just been blasting these 4 songs over and over again on repeat. So it's been Honeymoon by BAP, and a cover that Jude from Big Star made. It's a mashup called I'm the One and it's so good. Then there's Like This by Pentagon, and this song I can't even explain how much I've been blasting this song, like holy crap. Kino got me so hard. And then last but not least is the BTS Serendipity. I actually got so inspired that I wrote a little one shot based on it, so I'll link that in the description if you want to actually read it someday. Right now I'm just gonna add some color contrast, just a few more details. I think it was really funny because the BAP album is called Blue and I unintentionally made the little edge thing for Honeymoon blue, so it's kind of fun. Also, before I move on, I'd like to show you the changes I made to my movie spread from the challenge last week. I added a picture of Uzi from 17 and wrote down a little quote that the movie father says, because I wasn't really happy with how that spread turned out, so I went back during the week and fixed it. And as you can very clearly see, I've changed up the actual layout of my weekly spread. I wanted to try something new this week because last week when I did the one I usually do, I didn't have enough space, so one of the days my writing got extremely tiny and cramped and I didn't like it, so I wanted to try something new to make sure I had enough things, because sometimes I have days where I have 10 to 15 things I need to finish in a day, and then other days I have none. So I really wanted to make sure that if I had days with a lot of things to do, I would have enough space to fix it. And as you can see, I am going on with the tracker for my vitamins. It did work. I like to keep a track so I can see. The end of this week I've been not so good at taking them actually, but that's mostly because I take them in the morning, and then that's one part of the tracker, and then the second part is that I refill my little tiny box where I keep it, but I keep forgetting to do that during the night because I'm so tired, so I just don't do it. And right here you can see me place out the big pictures for this spread. I decided to try to incorporate the aesthetic weekend challenge into this spread because I didn't really like doing a separate spread for each weekly challenge. That wasn't my plan. But this one I decided to just do it really simply and add this really adorable Polaroid picture of Uzi from 17 because he is really truly my aesthetic. So I just added in with some rolled up washi tape, so if I did want to take the picture out one day I would be able to without damaging it. But I think it turned out quite nicely. And here I'm just a big nerd showing you that I indeed do have matching eraser and glue stick because I get all my stuff from the same place, Flying Tiger. Right, so here I'm showing you the actual 3 washi tapes that I have. They're all black and white, which I didn't really like for this spread. But I do have a lot of tapes that are plastic. So, and I like to do, when I have like over weekend plans that stretch over multiple days, I like to take a piece of tape and just tape out the days, marking out very clearly which days this entire event is going through. So next weekend, the 15th through 17th, I'm actually going to Comic-Con, so that's really exciting. So I'm just using the tape to be very clear about that I have plans this weekend, because sometimes I forget. So here I'm just going back, checking that I get all the dates right, because I have a tendency of not doing that and I write down the wrong dates and it makes me frustrated. So hopefully I did get it right this time. And I also decided to make the little character say something about the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful picture of Uji. So I just wrote down, and it says, "Wow, this boy is very pleasing to look at." It's really cheesy, and I don't know, I just felt like I had to write something, and I just feel like it is that way. Like, he is very pleasing to look at, you can't deny it. I just took a piece of paper covering up the picture as I wrote, because it has this like very glossy photo finish, which very easily gets like finger stains on it and stuff. And it's also really, I don't like the feeling of touching it that much, especially with my hands, because it's kind of uncomfortable. It's like when someone grabs a fork and drags it across the plate, but instead of the sound, it's like the feeling of the sound. But when I touch it, I don't know if I explained it very in a good way, but that's how it feels. I just can't stand the feeling most of the time, which is kind of sad because it's such a cute picture. So here I'm adding like a few stickers to the Polaroid, just a few cat faces that says cute things in Korean, like happiness and stuff. Exciting, I think one says. And I thought about adding a bow to his face, but then I just added the bow to the character instead, because I don't want to contaminate the beautiful face that is Lee Ji-hoon. And then I added a little tiny mobile sticker that says "Call me," because if you happen to see this, I mean, I wouldn't mind you calling me at all. Like, "Hi, my name's Sky." Oh man, I'm so cringy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's just forget about the cringe fest that just happened, and yeah, this is sort of how the spread turned out. I had some hearts all over the page to just fill out some blank space, because I thought it would be cute. And then later I took some heart-shaped stickers and put at the end of the tape, because I didn't like the way that the tape looked at the end. I don't know, it just looked gross, and I needed something there, and I didn't feel like doodling. So yeah, here I'm just looking at my different heart stickers. I have a lot of them, I'm so sorry. Also, Daniel Kang sticker. What? No? Me? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you didn't see that. So here, I'm just adding the stickers. But anyway, cringe fest aside, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video and all my other videos. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, so I know that you like it. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye!